You've got just one day at Universal Orlando, but with three major theme parks, how do you decide? Today I'm breaking down Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, and Epic Universe to help you pick the perfect park for your time, your style, and your crew. If you only have one day to visit Universal Orlando Resort, then which one should you visit? This is a very popular question I've seen online. So let me help you decide which park it is you should visit if you only have one day. If you're looking for thrills, look no further than Islands of Adventure, home to three incredibly themed, thrilling roller coasters. Polk is an oldie but a goodie. This roller coaster has been here since the park opened in 1999. It has 7 inversions and 2 subterranean trenches. The coaster reaches a top speed of 67 miles an hour. Velocicoaster is a favorite of many. It's the fastest and tallest launch coaster in Florida. At the very start of the ride, you'll launch 70 miles in just 2.4 seconds. Velocicoaster is the newest ride at Islands of Adventure. It opened in 2021. Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure opened in 2019, and it still remains one of the most popular rides in the park. It almost always has the longest wait time in the entire park. If any of these rides are a must for you, then Islands of Adventure is the park for you. Although the park offers much more than just thrill rides, it's perfect if you're a Harry Potter fan or if you want a mix of intense coasters and immersive lands. Islands of Adventure is home to the very first Wizarding World that Universal ever built, Hogsmeade. Visit this iconic village with the Hogwarts castle in the background, but it's not just for looks. The ride Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is inside. The queue guides you through the castle where you can see rooms from the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Plus, on select nights, you can watch the nighttime show Hogwarts Always. Watch iconic moments of a school year at Hogwarts, where a different house is the winner each night. Islands of Adventure is also home to Jurassic Park, where you can meet the Raptor Blue. This is a very unique meet and greet that should not be missed.
And we also don't want to put anything around her face, no touching, petting, or feeding, which kind of goes hand in hand, because if you touch her, you're going to feed her. You know what I'm saying? A very good girl.
If you have kids in your party, then you'll find fun lands for them to enjoy as well. There's a fun play area called Camp Jurassic with so many places and caverns to explore. Plus, if you need some cooling off, there's a splash pad to enjoy. This is also where you'll find the ride Pteranodon Flyers. The only way an adult can ride is with a child, so if your kid is young enough, you'll get a unique bird's eye view of the park. Islands of Adventure has an entire land dedicated to the Dr. Seuss books. Seuss Landing is a fun and colorful land perfect for kids. Seuss Landing has 4 rides: Carousel, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, the High in the Sky Seuss Trolley Train Ride, and the Cat in the Hat. If you are visiting during the Christmas season, then you'll get to see Seuss Landing transform into Grinchmas. It gets decorated for the holidays. There's a few special things you get to experience during this time, such as meet and greets with the Grinch and see the show The Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. Also, if you love water rides that will get you drenched, there are 3 different water rides. Jurassic Park River Adventure, although this will be going down for a lengthy refurbishment from January 5th, 2026 to November 19th, 2026. And the other 2 rides are Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls and Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. To wrap up, Islands of Adventure is best for thrill seekers, water ride lovers, and for Harry Potter fans that want to experience the classic village of Hogsmeade. Epic Universe is the brand new park that opened in May 2025. Everything is shiny, modern, and next level immersive with the latest in ride technology. Epic Universe has 5 new worlds to experience: Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Wizard World Ministry of Magic, How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, and Celestial Park. This park has something for everyone. The food here has been considered the best on Universal property. When the culinary team created the menus for this park, they really elevated theme park food. If you are a foodie, then this is the park for you. Celestial Park has 2 full-service restaurants. There's the Atlantic restaurant that overlooks Neptune's pool with its massive windows designed to look like a Victorian aquarium. It serves seafood and steak. The Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant has food inspired by dishes across Asia. The rest of the restaurants are quick service and very delicious. People have been praising Pizza Moon for having some of the best pizza, and there's also some very unique options. Each world has highly themed and delicious food, such as the famous mac and cheese cones, DK Crush Float, and the delicious snacks at the Burning Blade Tavern. It's honestly hard to decide where to eat with so many good options. However, there's so much more than just food to explore inside this new universe. Inside Super Nintendo World, there's 3 attractions: Donkey Kong Minecart Madness, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and Yoshi's Adventure. Not only can you experience rides, but there are mini games as well. These are the key challenges, and once you get 3 keys, you can enter Bowser Jr.'s hideout and play the Shadow Showdown. You can also meet characters like Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Donkey Kong. Dark Universe has one of the most advanced attractions with Monsters Unchained: A Frankenstein Experiment. One of the great things about this ride is the high capacity, which keeps the wait time low. You will also see the storyteller inside the village playing a beautiful melody on the violin. Plus, a few other characters roam the village of Darkmoor. Dark Universe also has the monster makeup experience, where guests can be transformed into a monster by talented makeup artists. No matter what park you're in, you can experience the Wizarding World in one form or another. The Wizarding World Ministry of Magic is inspired by 1920s Paris. If you want to experience the newest interactive wand locations, then come to Epic Universe. The world has 1 show, Le Cirque Arcanu, and 1 ride, Battle at the Ministry. If you've ever wanted to travel by Floo powder, now you can. You will travel from 1920s Paris to 1990s British Ministry of Magic. This ride has one of the best queues ever created. It's so immersive and very impressive. The ride Battle at the Ministry has one of the longest waits. I recommend going later in the day because the wait time normally drops later on. How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk is very kid and family friendly. If you're a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, then you have to come to this park to experience it. The world is so immersive. Meet Hiccup and Toothless. This gets a long wait time, but it's one of the best meet and greets ever created. The world also has one of the best family roller coasters, Hiccup Wing Gliders. There's also the show The Untrainable Dragon, where you can watch as Toothless soars above. Islands of Adventure isn't the only park to experience thrilling coasters. In Celestial Park, there's Stardust Racers, a dueling launch coaster that gives Velocicoaster a run for its money. It's quickly becoming one of the favorite coasters at Universal. Epic Universe has a good mix of thrilling and family-friendly rides. There's so much to explore at this new park. Although one of the cons would be that there have been days where several rides are delayed or completely shut down for the day. The park also can get very crowded, as so many people can't wait to experience this brand new theme park. So you might have a wonderful day, but it could also be a frustrating day, with long waits and times when rides break down. Epic Universe is still working out its kinks, so you'll have to decide if you want to risk it to experience this new park. Plus, even when everything is working, many people feel like this park should be a 2-day park if you really want to experience everything. Epic Universe is best for first-timers wanting new experiences, Nintendo fans, immersive world lovers, monster lovers, and families who don't mind big crowds. Universal Studios Florida is all about movie magic and nostalgia. It has rides like Revenge of the Mummy, E.T. Adventure, The Simpsons Ride, and Harry Potter Diagon Alley with the Escape from Gringotts attraction. If you want to experience those nostalgic vibes, this is the park for you. This is the original Universal Orlando Park. It changed a lot from when it first opened in 1990. E.T. Adventure is the only ride left that opened with the park. Plus, the horror makeup show has been around since the park opened. Universal Studios is a little more chill, great for families or film buffs, and has some really immersive areas. The new DreamWorks Land is perfect for kids and was built in 2024. Here you can meet Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey, plus other characters. There's also some fun areas for kids to play. The land has one ride. The old Woody Woodpecker roller coaster was transformed into the Troller Coaster. There's also a fun new show that kids and adults will love. Kids can also interact with the Dragon Warrior with Poe Live. Kids can meet and talk with Poe. Showtimes are about every 30 minutes from 12 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. If you love shows, then Universal Studios is a place for you. There's so much Streetmosphere with Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas, Beat Builders, and much more. Plus the shows in Diagon Alley. So if you're someone who doesn't care for rides and you want to just chill and enjoy some shows, then Universal Studios is the park for you. If you're a Minions fan, then you can enjoy the 2 rides that are available, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, and the newer attraction, VillainCon Minion Blast. Minions Land officially opened in 2023 with the new ride and some food offerings, Bake My Day, Freeze Ray Pops, and Minions Cafe. Great for if you want to enjoy some Minion-inspired food. Rip Ride Rockit is gone, but if you love roller coasters, you can still enjoy the indoor, highly themed attraction, Revenge of the Mummy. Also, another thing to consider is if you are here for the Christmas season, Universal Studios is where you can watch Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. Universal Studios is also home to one of the best, at least in my opinion, Wizarding World's Diagon Alley. Instead of the iconic Hogwarts castle, there's a fire-breathing dragon that goes off about every 10 minutes, perfect for those Instagram shots. Diagon Alley also feels cooler with more shaded areas, plus you can experience Nocturne Alley, which now has one of the coolest interactive wand locations where you get to defeat a Dementor. Although this can only be done if you have one of the new 2nd generation wands, but you can do so much more with them, so it's well worth the little extra it costs. Diagon Alley also has more places to get food than Hogsmeade in Islands of Adventure. There's the Hopping Pot, the Fountain of Fair Fortune, Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor, and the Leaky Cauldron. Hogsmeade just has the 3 broomsticks and Hogshead. I personally like the theming of the Leaky Cauldron more than the 3 broomsticks, but both have similar menu items and both have good food. Although the one downside is that Diagon Alley only has one ride, Escape from Gringotts, whereas Hogsmeade has 3 rides. So the question is, would you want to experience more Harry Potter rides? If you're not a fan, it might not be important to you to experience the Wizarding World, but if you are a fan, you have to ask yourself, do you want to experience the newest Wizarding World themed to Paris with the newest and most sophisticated ride system? Or would you rather walk through Hogwarts Castle and ride one of the funnest roller coasters Universal has to offer? Or would you like to see a fire-breathing dragon and experience the beauty of the Gringotts Bank? Universal Studios is best for families with young kids, movie lovers, Harry Potter fans who prefer Diagon Alley, or guests who want a calmer day. There's so much to see and do at the Universal Orlando theme parks. Each park has specially designed lands and worlds perfect for kids to have fun and play. If you have kids, then you'll have to take into consideration what characters they'd be most excited to see. Epic Universe has the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, which also has a Viking training camp perfect for kids to run around. Then there's Super Nintendo World with the fun rides and interactive games. Islands of Adventure has Seuss Landing, a colorful land with lots of rides kids will love, and the playground Camp Jurassic, which is one of the best Universal has. But if your kid loves Minions and the DreamWorks characters, then Universal Studios would be a great option. Let's recap. Islands of Adventure is best for thrill seekers, water ride lovers, Jurassic Park lovers, and if you're here during the Christmas season and want to meet the Grinch. Epic Universe is best for new tech, new immersive worlds, monster fans, and Nintendo fans. But don't go if you're worried about the ride delays, which does happen since newer technology means more complicated ride systems. Universal Studios is best for the classic movie vibes, with plenty of shows, and Diagon Alley, plus it's usually less crowded than the other parks. But don't go if you want more thrills or newer attractions. I hope I've helped you really think and consider which park you want to experience if you only have one day. I know it's a hard decision and I can't make it for you. You know your family or group best. There's a lot to think about, and I hope I've helped and not made it more difficult. I've been to Universal a few times, and I would have a hard time picking only one park to visit. I love all the parks. I love the nostalgic vibes I get walking down Universal Studios streets, and Diagon Alley is one of my favorite Wizarding Worlds. Islands of Adventure has some great colorful lands with Marvel Superhero Island, Toon Lagoon, and Seuss Landing. I've always been a fan of Jurassic Park, and I watched it on the big screen as a child. Jurassic Park River Adventure is nostalgic for me. Even though I didn't ride Orlando's version as a kid, I did ride the one in Hollywood when it was new. I can't wait to experience Epic Universe again. I love the vibe of Dark Universe, and Monsters Unchained is fantastic. And meeting Toothless is a wonderful experience, plus walking through the British Ministry of Magic is just a treat. So the real question is, what do you want to see more? Think of what is offered at each park and go with the rides and experiences you want the most. Let me know in the comments what Universal theme park you would go to if you only had one day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the parks.